Welcome into an at-home edition of the Broncos Breakdown. Matthew Peterson here, breaking down the signing of Latavius Murray as Denver adds a running back to their roster following Javonte Williams' season-ending ACL and LCL tear on Sunday against the Raiders. So, let's break down this move here. Latavius Murray coming over from New Orleans, which I know is a bit confusing because all of us just watched him score a touchdown Sunday morning against the Vikings. So, I'm watching Boomer's 2-minute drill right now. But he was on the practice squad, right? So it was essentially always open game. This is true for all 32 NFL teams. Practice squad does not protect you from going to another team's roster. So the Broncos pick him up from New Orleans. And what was an expected move in sorts of, we knew they were going to get some running back, right? The question was who. There was clearly a very little amount of confidence going into the future with just Melvin Gordon and Mike Boone. Because Gordon, the name of the game right now is, hey, this Broncos running back, whoever it is, just tell me one thing. How many times have they fumbled? Because as long as it's below 4, which Gordon has done in 4 games so far, I'm on board. And good news for you guys. Yeah, Latavius Murray, he's pretty rock solid with the football. He has not fumbled since 2018, okay? Excuse me, 1 fumble since 2018. That fumble coming in 2020. He has been only 9 fumbles in his career. So Melvin Gordon has half of that in 4 games so far, pretty much. Sorry, Melvin, but job security comes down to ball security. And right now the Broncos, who play Thursday night, by the way, and we'll talk about Murray's stats in just a moment, but I want to get this across first. With the Broncos playing on a short week, I don't think we'll see Latavius Murray play. He might suit up, but he doesn't know the playbook. He doesn't know really anything. And he isn't some wow running back that just needs the football and he can go to work. No, he's towards the end of his career. He has been playing for nearly 9 seasons at this point, so they're going to get him some extra time to get ramped up and whatnot. But he's going to go right to the Broncos 53-man roster, which the corresponding move, of course, being Javonte Williams to IR. So don't expect anyone to have to be waived or cut to put Murray on this Broncos roster. So let me ask this question to you guys watching right now. Pick a running back for me. Latavius Murray or Melvin Gordon? I think going into this year, unanimously, we would have said Melvin Gordon's a better back. Latavius Murray has had some good times in his career. He had a big season for Oakland back in 2015, you might remember. It was like a good fantasy football ad mid-year. Outside of that, he's been a fantastic RB2 to RB3 for teams. He's towards the end of his career, and Denver looked around the league and saw someone who has proven one thing, that they can play football, and I mean suit up and play, because Denver and George Paton are not interested in bringing someone in who might just get hurt the next week. And I know it's not a guarantee, but I can look at the stats right now. I can look at Latavius Murray here. He has never missed more than 2 games in his career. Fewest amount of games played in the season was 14. He did it twice. 2021 with the Ravens and 2016 with Oakland. And 2021 with the Ravens was more of just becoming inactive at times during the season, if I recall correctly. So they've got a viable, in terms of healthy running back, Latavius Murray, who has never really had a career of injuries, and they don't want to replace one injured running back with another injured running back. And they also have someone who is good with the football, because Hackett is done watching drives just go the other way because if it's a fumble from Melvin Gordon or Javonte Williams in week 1 for that matter. So let's talk about Latavius Murray's stats a little bit here, kind of catch you guys up to speed on who Latavius Murray is after that 1,000-yard season he had with Oakland. Afterwards, he went on to play for the Vikings, and he was in the range of 600 to 800 yards for a little while there. Then he went down to the Big Easy for the Saints in 2019, and with New Orleans, 637 yards, 656 the following season in 2020. In 2021, remember when the Ravens were just decimated with injuries? Yeah, Murray went over there. He rushed for 501 yards and started 6 games. This year, so the last year, to kind of wrap it up there, 14 games, 6 starts for Baltimore, 501 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Those are the big numbers we're all looking for. Oh, and 0 fumbles. As for this season with New Orleans, he's played in 1 game, the London affair. What a game that was, too, by the way. And 57 yards and 1 touchdown on 11 carries. Listen, this is a player that in his career has rushed for over 5,500 yards and 50 touchdowns. They know what they're doing. Murray is a proven veteran running back who is a very, very good, serviceable RB2. Will he become an RB1 for this team? God, Gordon is 1 fumble away from just anyone becoming RB1 instead of him. And I'm guessing in Week 5 against Indy, it'll be Melvin Gordon starting, but he'll be splitting reps with Mike Boone. I think we're going to see a 50-50 share in terms of the carries because Hackett sure might be frustrated and might be going, the only reason you're still here, Gordon, is because we had an injury at running back, but make no mistake, that doesn't get you out of my doghouse, right? I am not going to go down on the sinking ship of Melvin Gordon continuing to fumble the football. Having said all of that, it does feel unlikely that he'll fumble for a 5th time in 5 weeks, right? Like, fumbles aren't lightning, so it's not does lightning strike twice, but like 5 fumbles in 5 games might be an NFL record. I'm not going to even look it up because I don't really want to know the answer. So it's really hard to imagine he'll fumble again. And maybe Melvin Gordon just ends up rounding out the rest of the year, protecting the football. He doesn't fumble again, right? He goes complete Friday Night Lights mode. He, tapes it to his arm. But I'm guessing we're going to see more of the Mike Boone show. I'll put it that way. I think Mike Boone is going to be in for a larger workload this Thursday. And if he performs well, it's open season, right? This job is up for grabs right now between Mike Boone, Melvin Gordon, and now Latavius Murray. I don't think Murray being signed is a foregone conclusion of here's your new RB1. It's a guy who's coming off another team's practice squad that's older than Melvin Gordon and Mike Boone. And I just don't think that he's going to waltz in and have the job handed to him. I think he was just the best option probably. And a very good one too, right? I actually was going to do a whole video tomorrow about other replacement options, and the free agent list is not pretty. I hate to say this, though, probably unlikely for a Phillip Lindsay return. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. All right, we're going to let you guys go. If you like today's video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Usually we're not in my kitchen. Usually we're back in the Chat Sports studios with all the graphics and the bells and the whistles and whatnot. But I appreciate everyone for making us a part of your day, clicking on to today's show. Enjoy the rest of Monday Night Football. See you guys before Thursday Night Football as the Broncos will take on the Colts, likely without Latavius Murray, and Indy might be without Jonathan Taylor, so they might cancel out, and it will just be a Russell Wilson versus Matt Ryan show, and I give the edge to Russell Wilson. All right, signing off. Enjoy your night, guys.